Testing, testing. Can you hear me? Cool. Yeah, I figured. Hey, so yeah, I'm just kind of doing like a kind of volcanic rock formation with these black triangles. And I guess after, yeah, that'll do. Mhm. Well, is this suitably realistic? Because I honestly don't know what your mind is saying. Well, they're mostly kind of triangular formations. Freaking. Realism isn't my jam. Cartooning isn't a good. It isn't a detailed enough description of what you actually want. I'm doing my best. saw the pictures and I'm just trying to make something cartoony. Because that's the only description you can give me, apparently. It is frustrating, I'm sorry. It is really quite frustrating. I know you're not an artist yourself, but at least, you know, most people would have a pretty good idea of what they want. You're giving me Mario, you're giving me realistic, you're giving me cartoony, you're giving me all of these goddamn descriptions that none of them are even remotely similar. It is annoying, I'm sorry. Yeah, let's see how much of it is actually similar to each other. You know, because I'm expecting them to be completely different, all of them, and I'm just going to have to gather from from all of them, what exactly it is that you want me to make. Because so far, that seems to be the way that you prefer to do things at the moment. Right, cubes, rocks. So this is too simplistic. You probably think this looks like shit. Well, I like it, you know. This gives over the impression of a volcanic environment well enough. Well, I've owned the game since it came out in open beta, but I haven't exactly been using it non-stop. So, say about 2 months worth. But I'm not the type to expect anything too highly of myself. Because as I've previously explained, trying to meet, you know, someone or my own heightened expectations is what causes me, causes me to become anxious. It's the reason why I'm not looking to get a job in the creative industry in the future. Have you managed to find any other artists interested in helping you yet? I did not say that I was an experienced sculptor. I don't recall saying anything that would give that impression. I said that I'd be interested in trying to help, and you know, I can do character modelling. You know, I don't know if that's the exact words I'd use, but I would never call myself experienced at anything really. Because saying I'm experienced suggests I'm able and willing to meet the expectations, you know, meet heightened expectations, and a lot of people just don't appreciate the, you know, the amount of effort that you know, novice artists like I put into trying to do something right, even though I know that I'm probably not going to be able to. It's never easy being an artist. But yeah, as I've said previously, if you can't find any other artists, I'll be happy to support you if you are happy to just take whatever I can provide. But you know, if you do manage to find another artist interested in helping you with your project, then I'm quite happy just making the occasional small asset like the pot of gold for the leprechaun. Something that won't require too much effort to make realistic. But if you if you don't find any other artist interested, I've been designing characters for 16 years on other software from and again, I didn't saying that I've done something for a long time and saying that I'm an expert at doing it are two very different things, particularly in my case, because I've had to deal with serious confidence issues in the past related to how you know inexperienced I am compared to a lot of other people I know. And 16 years, those 16 years have more or less just been spent learning to accept that I'm probably never going to be as good as the artists I look up to, and that's all right. Because in the end, the only person who is forcing me to, the only person who can make me, you know, create significant, push myself is myself. If nobody's going to force me to, nobody can force me to improve my art. Yeah, well, that's, easier said than done when if you become an artist, you'll understand that, the actual creativity side of being an artist is just one side of the coin. The other side is just being intimidated by all the things that you can get better at. And intimidation really is the word. Many times, the worst part in my experience as an artist was when I was having recurring nightmares about feeling as though I'm worthless. I'm wasting my life away even trying. I shouldn't even bother anymore. And yeah, that's the kind of anxiety that comes from becoming an artist. But yeah, yeah, yeah. I would definitely say that leprechaun of yours did look pretty damn fantastic. But it's different for everyone. It's something that you can either push yourself to get better, or you can do what I did, which may not be the most recommended option, and that is to just say, screw this, I'm happy as I am, I don't need the stress in my life, I'm just going to continue making designing characters and making them look good are two different things. When I say I'm good at character design, I mean I've been writing stories giving them personalities, giving them relationships. From a writing perspective, that's also part of what being a character designer is about. In your case, you're just taking figures from mythology and, you know, making them available to play as skins in your game. But I would be, interested in building the world first. You know, like introducing the characters through their environment rather than just through their appearance. Have they got a family? Have they got any friends? Have they, you know, there's so much more to character design than just appearance. And, it's nice in a way to see other artists draw my creations because I know that they can make them look better than I do. But they're still my creations. It's still me who came up with, the character and who they are, their relationships, etc. And yeah, you can't really get that, you know, if you're just a visual artist. Even if you're a fantastic visual artist, if all you're doing is drawing things that other people have already designed, then that's not being a character designer. The character design big time comes from you know it's like it's in the um, phrase character. If you've got a picture, well, kind of like, I don't know, freaking, I guess I could sharpen off the edges of this cube a bit. You actually listening to what I'm saying though? Yeah. So by saying that I've been designing characters yeah. When I say that I'm a character designer that has been designing characters since 2004, it means that I've been creating characters, not just making them look nice, but I've been giving them stories. I've been giving them, etc., etc. And yeah, you know, you might call it writing rather than art, but visual art, but it's still designing characters. As I said, just being able to make the characters look nice. But if you can't design your own creatures or species, characters, etc., personality, um, world, so on, then you aren't really being a character designer. You're just being an artist drawing something that someone else has designed. So yeah. So yeah, when I say I've been a character designer for 16 years, doesn't mean I'm a good artist. Technical. I'm not a good technical artist. But I do love writing stories. Yeah, which I don't think I'm going to be able to provide. So, sorry. Good luck finding other artists interested in helping. If you don't, I'm here. If you do, good, best of luck with your project. I know. Hey, no, it's fair enough. It's not really wasting my time, you know. It's still experience, even if I'm, you know, even if you don't allow me to, you know, even if you don't keep me on as a designer, at least I've had some physical experience design, you know, creating the things that I did create for you, even if you know, you weren't satisfied with them. I still learned from making them. Mm. Right. Yeah, you too.